Hello, how you doing? Danny the Heck. I don't know if many of you know, but I actually do drop shipping for a living. And I've been working on a project well, this one's actually been quite long. I registered the domain name for this website over 12 months ago, let it expire, and then I've re-registered it again. And over the last couple of months, I've been building this website. This website is a general store, and it's a drop shipping store, which basically means that you don't hold any products. We have suppliers that deliver the products to people's door, and we basically import them into our shop. So we create a shop front, list all the products, and then we teach people how to manage their own dropshipping shops. So this one is a general store, which means it's unlimited. You could put anything in it you want. And it's called accessorize.co.nz. So what I've got to do is I've imported some products. I've optimized all the descriptions, and now I'm in the final stage of putting about 20 products into the shop to finalize the store. And I'm going to do it live so you guys can watch to see what's involved, because you might be thinking about getting yourself a side hustle. And I want to just show you how simple it can be to actually add products and get products and make something come alive just with a little bit of time and energy. I've been doing drop shipping for about 6 years, and I've actually been doing it longer, but I've been using Shopify as my platform for over 6 years, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's advanced along the way. It's got more features, and it tells you exactly where you are at with your business. Now, it tells me that I'm not broadcasting on Rumble for some reason. I must have copied the wrong code through. That's a shame. I can't fix that up on the fly. So Rumble's going to miss out on my broadcast, but that doesn't mean that YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn won't. So if you're watching all those other platforms and you want to ask me any questions, fire away a question in the chat box. And if you wouldn't mind, as most YouTubers like, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're interested in learning more about a side hustle in the way of dropshipping, we're going to be doing more videos in the not too distant future. Anytime you subscribe, I always like to clean your window screen, so you can see everything. This is Sadie. She's my cleaning lady, and she keeps it all going. So let me show you my baby, the one I've been working on, and it is called Accessorize. And you can see at the start here, we've got some sliders, just to give people sort of an idea of, what type of shop we have. And then we have links that go off to different categories. So in this particular shop, as I said, it's more of a general store. We've got accessories, apparel, bags, beauty, decor, electronics, fitness, gadgets, home, kitchen, outdoors, pets, tech, toys, and travel products. So that means that you can, and each of them have got nice little wee images. So we've created all the images. And then when you go into the categories, you can see what we do, because this is a new shop. We actually load up each category with 5 products. And they're not just products, they're actually trending products that we've found. We teach people how to find those products and how to know which ones sell and which ones don't. Ideally, I've got shops of my own. I'll show you at the end how much money you can make from this. The pricing that is currently on this shop, just turn a blind eye to it. When we set the shop up, we redo all the pricing. But normally anything from 600% markup to 80% markup for the bigger ticket items. But as you can see, if you look down here, you'll see that I've got 1 toy, 3 travel products, 3 tech products, no kitchen, no outdoors. But by the end of this video, we will have this shop ready to go, and it's ready for purchase for someone. If you want to find out more about my dropshipping side, you can go to deheck.com. There was actually a deheck.com button on my other screen, but not here. You can click on passive income opportunities, and then it will take you to a page on my website that explains more about it. Anyway, let's get into it. So what else do I want to show you? I wanted to show you, you can go click on shop now, and you'll see all the categories with the nice little images, which makes it look very appealing. And the idea of these shops is to make it appealing to people. Hello, Rob. How nice to see you in here. Alrighty, I talked to Rob about 2 hours ago. I said, I'm just about going live, and I got distracted with this is my side hustle myself, because I'm actually a YouTuber who goes after people who promote Ponzi schemes and scams. That's what I do for most of my working week. But how I support myself is by drop shipping, and also now I'm doing ready to go drop shipping shops along the way. And you can see on the homepage we've got quite a nice sort of selection of products to entice the person who may be thinking about buying products, and to make it feel like we are. And this is a shop that has about 75 products, all when I finish, listed in it. And we also have blogs as well. So if you went to the menu and clicked on blogs, if you want to have a look, just go to accessorize.co.nz. And then you will be asked for a password, and I'll just put that in the chat room. So the password is simply 1234. It's not rocket science, it's tech science. And you'll see in here we have blogs that we've written. We also have blog writing services available as well for people who may have existing shops. That's basically, I can see a problem straight away. So let's say there's a wee problem here and I've done something wrong. I can literally click on managing the blog. Hey, after the gold rush, nice to see you here. What's he doing drop shipping for? He's normally busting scammers. All my regulars are coming online. So to give you an idea, what you can do is if you wanted to fix up some text on your website, you come along and you'd go customize. And now this is how your website actually looks when you're in edit mode, and you can stuff it up here, but we train people every step along the way. Now, what we're thinking of doing is we only sell products to New Zealanders, and we've done really, really well. So we're recommending that we now go international and we start setting up these shops in different countries, Australia, America, South Africa, whatever we need to, because I believe the success to our shops, well, I know the success to our shops is that we keep it local. Most people go, oh, why don't you go worldwide? Well, you can, but it just costs a lot of money for advertising. So I promote it locally to other New Zealanders, and we've done really, really well. So I've forgotten what I'm doing here. Now I'm going into the blog area, and I wanted to update the text in that there, and I paste it in there. Sign up here, 100% free, subscribe every time. I don't think we need that little wee paragraph. And there we go. And that's how we'd update something. So when you go to the front end of the website, the blog here, we had that bad sentence. Now when we hit refresh, we'll have a nicer. No, that's something else we're going to do. We're going to fluff around with this for a wee while. I've got to change that to newsletter. Newsletter sounds a bit better. So we go back to the top, and we'll go to join us, and we're going to call that newsletter. Easy peasy. All right, so let's get stuck into it. I'm going to show you how I go about editing products. I'll get rid of a few pages that I don't need anymore. So what I'm going to do is, right. So what I've done is I've clicked on my products, and now you'll see that these products here don't have the categories like you see. So it won't take long to fix them up. As I said, I've redone all the descriptions. I'm going to shut down everything, and I'm just going to literally open them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I like to count. And then go down to here, and I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all the products I wanted to edit. Now I just need to wait for them to load. So go get a cup of coffee. Shouldn't take too long. And you'll see the type of products. So what I do is there's another thing I can do. First of all, I'm going to select all these products, and I'm going to make them available in all the sales channels. And that saves me, by doing it in bulk, which I've just done, I have saved myself a lot of time and grief. Rather than clicking on the same button 4 times, 20 times, 80 times, I now just do it from the back end of the system, and it's something else I don't need to do. So now I come back to here, and I first of all look at the brand name. Now my supplier is in China, and that's okay. Right, so this is a travel item. where you can hold it and find out whether you've got too much stuff in your bag. So I'm now going to put that in the travel area, travel, and I also put the travel in the tag at the bottom. So now I've got that all done. And also a category. This is the shop app. So if you know anything about Shopify, they have an app called Shop, and it's where all shops basically go there together, and you can find products on this app. So you've got to categorize them in a few places. So basically the more time and energy you put into tidying up these products, then the more chances you're going to get it listed in a search engine and found. And I can see a space down the bottom here. So that product there is ready to go, and it's going to turn up under travel. So I'm just going to save that product. And now I'm going to come down here and steal a bit of text that I don't want to type 50 times, and I'm going to show you that in a second. And now we're going to have a look at that product in the shop. And as I said, don't look at the pricing, because the pricing's way off the whack. How simple to load products. It is. So here we go. It's not going to be $13 when it's finished. It's probably more like going to be $29. It's probably actually costing me $5 for that product. I know that there's over 10,000 of these been sold by the supplier that I've got. And before you know it, here's a really good description of the products, and it tells you everything you need to know. It even tells you how it's powered, what type of battery, and oh, look, there's other products that people may get hooked into accidentally buying before they know. So that's one product done. So I'm not going to spend all day. Let's go through it. I think I just shuttered a word. I don't think it is. So let's carry on. So I'm going to go through all these products first. I've got a wee trick where I can flip between browsers. If you're wondering how I'm doing that, you hold the Option and the Command key down on a Mac, and you use the arrow keys, and you literally highlight all those. And what I'm actually doing is I'm forcing the web browser to actually load all those pages at the same time. So it's a bit of a cunning trick that you probably wouldn't realize unless you're like me. When I'm doing my scam busting, I'll literally open up 100 tabs at the same time, but the browser won't actually load the page until I'm on the page. But rather than clicking the mouse and getting RSI, I literally load them like this. So now we should be laughing. So that means that now the word color, I'd just like to change it to select options. So I'm going to go through and do all those at the same time. If there is a word color, and then I find it quicker doing that than I do doing it manually. So that's going to be not much fun for you guys, but this is literally what I do. Now it is actually 16 minutes past 10 in the evening here in New Zealand, if you can call it evening. And that's another one. So I'm getting through the list. And also this is a good opportunity for these pages to properly load so I can get through them a lot quicker. Now there is a couple of things here. I've noticed that these, when it imported, it went black and they went all lowercase. So I always say if it takes a second to fix them up, because it's going to look nicer when somebody's thinking, oh, should I buy this from this supplier? So there we go. So now we go save, and we're going to keep going through. Now we've got to remember all the categories that these actually go in. So this is a good example. So there's only one color, but I think and the person has to select that they want a black one, but there's only one color. So I'm just going to delete that altogether. And then we don't have to confuse the person into selecting a color which is already available. So I've just did that now. And I'm just going to go through these rest and we'll look for color. And once again, I can see lowercase b, lowercase w. Oops, and I've got crazy in there. Crazies. Right, let's go back and through. Color, green, it's good. So you'll find, because I use multiple suppliers, I don't just have one supplier, that often we'll find different variants put in different ways. So this one here is deciding not to load properly for whatever reason. So I'm just going to refresh that product and hopefully that will load, and I'll come back to that in a jiffy. This one here is okay. That's a light. This one here needs a bit of fixing. That's okay. This one here is color. Oh, this is really descriptive. So this is hammock, and it's got color 1 and color 4. Well, that's really original. So sometimes you can rebrand all those names, and then it's just, I don't spend the time. So while I'm doing this, I like to think I'd rather be 85% good today rather than perfect tomorrow, because tomorrow never comes. That's my strategy behind this anyway. Alrighty, so color A. Well, that's just great, isn't it? I don't even think we need a color A. I think people will figure out. So I'm just going to delete that variant altogether, and I'm going to bring that back to that color. Oh, I see what's gone wrong here. That might not be a good thing, but anyway, we'll leave it like that. I see that some of the the colors haven't come through. Could not load variants. Oh, I've got some loading issues. I think it's because I loaded too many browsers at the same time. Some of them load and some of them don't. Yes, I've totally stuffed up a few of these. So let's go back and let's see if we can rectify the situation before we kill it by opening up too many. That one loaded. That's good. Save. And let's see what happens on this one. Oh, yes, that looks good as well. So my plan and my strategy is obviously not to spend too long on these, but have them looking as beautiful as possible. And I'll show you the finished result. All right, I think we weren't too far away from being done. I know I've missed one. This one's going to reload, hopefully. That looks better. That's good. So you sort of get yourself into a trance. I stopped drinking this year, crazy enough. So, but normally I would have grabbed a drink and sat here one night. I actually quite like doing this. This is what I call soothing. I don't have to think too much. But anyway, I think they are pretty good now. So what I'm going to do is tidy the rest of them up. First of all, I'm going to do the category. It tells me, it suggests the category it goes in. These are Montessori games. They don't actually have a name of a supplier, which is a bit of a shame, but that's a toy. So I need to go toys, and that's that product done. So that one's shut. So that's another product. I mean, sometimes I add these products and they sell within a week or two. And then sometimes the idea is you'd ideally want a product to sell every day, but it's not the honest truth. What you really need to work on is having 1,000 products in your shop. And then obviously making sure, so every single one of these products actually talks to the supplier, and when they update, it updates. And so it doesn't do it instantly, but it's every 12 hours, so that if the supplier goes out of stock, you're not actually selling a product you don't have. So it's an absolutely amazing system. When I started doing drop shipping years ago, I had another program that would just let you import a whole lot of products. And then it was a bit hopeless because it's funny, this drone is meant to be for a kid. Would have been happy with this. Yeah, but then all the products were not very well, how do I say? They weren't very well, the descriptions were crap, and they didn't have very good description, and all the spelling was incorrect. But in here, you can see this is a drone that we're selling. It's got a 4K camera on it. I think it only cost me about $55 New Zealand, and the person's going to own it for about probably 110 once we put our markup on it. It will be delivered to their door, and it will be a drone that is absolutely lots of fun. So we've put it down as a, so this is a kit as well. So this is toy. So, oops, now I've got, so this is one of these drawing boards that you had when you were a kid, and I think you draw on it and you swipe it back and forth after you've done it, and you'll start again. So it's a great environmentally friendly toy if you really want to know, simply because, yeah, now this one here is a watch, which is a brand that we've sold quite a few of in one of my other stores, which is really cool. Okay, so now I need to figure out what is this. I've forgotten what it was, what sort of category. So I'm going to use smartwatches. Oh, I can't remember what it was. Was it, if I come here and if I go to the shop, I have to think about what category that was going to go in. So now I'm going to go down to shop, and then go to accessorize, and we're going to go, was it a toy, travel, pet, outdoors, kitchen? Oh, I don't know where that was going to go. Maybe it was tech. I think it was tech. That will be it. Let's put it in tech anyway. Doesn't really matter, but it's good to get them as close as you can. So tech, so that's going to be high tech fitness watch. How about that? I used to sell fitness watches, so I know a wee bit about them. But that's going to work out really well. So we'll put that in that category. And now we're going to go down to the keyboard. I suppose that's, I don't know, that's probably tech as well, isn't it? So let's put it in tech anyway. I think that will be my tech products all taken care of. It was good. What have we got now? We've got more tech. I must have gone crazy on tech. I only need 5 in each category, but these are little wee headphones. Now I've got some of them laying around the office. I thought, oh no, that must be beside my bed. I go to bed at night and I use these little headphones. They're absolutely brilliant. The sound in these, I used to have $400 Boss ones, and then I've never had Apple ones, Beats, I think it is, and they were not as good as these little ones I have. I don't know what it is. It's just crazy. Right, so what have we got? We've got now we've got camping, I think. So let's have a look. What are we? I think it was fitness. No, I think it was. To go back here, it was going to be outdoors. There we go. So see, there's no products in this category. So now I'm going to go outdoors, and test. And before you know it, we'll be able to go. Hopefully, with a bit of luck, we'll have our first product in outdoors. Let's have a look. Nope, we need a few more yet. It takes a wee bit of time for it to come through. Anyway, so we've got camping chairs, folding camping chairs. We're looking good. This one here is outdoors. This on outdoors, and I like to have the name. And these are brands that I know because I've been buying these for years, so I know some of these really good suppliers. It's called Wide YC, and I like to keep these. So yeah, so that looks pretty cool. And I noticed that hasn't actually updated the word color. So I have shortcut keys set up. Now watch this, SEL spacebar, and it types it all for me. See, make all these short keys. If you're doing something like this and you want to speed up the process, then I use shortcut keys for everything. Especially with ChatGPT, I've got them all in my head. I'm going to give you an example. So if you had a look at this here, and let's say I wanted a description, I literally type in chat G and is it description? Product. Yeah, D for description. No, it's not. It's P. And voila, it types up this whole paragraph for me just like that because I've had it all pre-programmed into the computer. And that means I don't have to do anything clever. I've already saved that one in case you're wondering. And now we're back down to here. Now, what about these? Are great, these ones. Now, these were outdoors. So we need to go outdoors out. Oh, look at that. It's not doing what it should do. Let's see if I can find it. Outdoors. Yeah, these are great. So let's go find the right category for that one. Outdoors. And if we have a wee fresh, we might see it actually did turn up. No, it's stubborn, isn't it? Alrighty, we'll get there eventually. Right, outdoors and outdoors. And we've got little wee cool lights. I actually wouldn't mind some of that. There's a problem, though, when you have one of these shops, you keep buying the stuff for yourself so you can actually see what she's like. This is outdoors as well. So I've got it in the clipboard. So I try and do everything once with the clipboard and just paste, paste, paste. So this one here is called a BRS brand. Whoops. BRS. And El Resto. There we go. BRS. So that's cool. So what I'm going to be doing after I've done this, but not tonight, I'm going to do a promotional video showing this shop off. And I'm going to show how that works. And then I'm going to actually sell this shop to somebody. Now, I have had a lot of interest with this one, but no one's actually bite the bullet yet. But as I think what was holding it back is I haven't finished loading all the products, because some people don't have the vision of loading the products. So that's why we like to have them, as they say, preloaded, ready to rock and roll. All right, so what have we got here? This is kitchen. Now we'll have to find the kitchen one. kitchen. Whoop, kitchen's already available. Let's have a look. Outdoors is now looking good. See, it's got a wee description in there as well. And there's the before products. And I think we've got one more to go in there as well. So this product here is for the kitchen. It is a glove, so you don't get burnt when you're taking out the hot plates. Isn't that clever? But they've sold 10,000 of them. So now here's a good example here. So there's a picture of the product, and then they've got this words all over it. Now I know that Google don't like these words. So what I could do is I could actually change the background color. So you use the built-in software and it scans the whole picture. And I'm hoping, yep, it did. And then I go white. And now I've got these pictures and I've got away with all that ugly stuff at the top, which I didn't like. And I think people will get a better representation with a nice clean images like that. Or another thing I could have done is I could have just got that image and I could have just dragged one of the other images across if I really wanted to. The good thing about it is I'm happy with that. I don't want to have a bench that looks like it's all fuzzy and fadey in the background. So I'm happy with that. So it's cool. So that's another one done. So we'll go save on that one. I like to check. See, there's a space at the bottom down here. Only a professional would have noticed that. So I've got rid of that space. And now I'm coming down and I'm getting rid of that one. So we're getting through them now. Now we're going to this one. This is a beautiful dish for the kitchen. This is the onion crusher. Oh, she's good. Everyone needs an onion crusher. Right. And yep, I think that one's pretty much good, done and toasted. So we're getting through them. Another great kitchen toy was, and how we find products, we teach you all that. How we find trending products, we teach you all that. We don't leave anything to chance. We don't want you thinking about what you think. We want you to use the tools that we have available to find trending products. So it's a really simple way of thinking. In fact, we want you to use your brain very little, but we want you to understand how to search for products and how to find products and how to add products. A lot of people come to us and they go, oh, how do I market them? And I go, organically. We spend, on some of our shops, we spend $5 a day with Google. Last year, I spent $2,500 on one shop advertising with Google, and it made me $2,400 worth of sales. Yes, I lost $100 by advertising with Google. So, and that shop did $17,000 worth of sales. And so you might think, oh, that's really strange. You've done something wrong. Well, I believe that a little bit of advertising with Google helps the organic stuff, but the majority of sales actually come from free or free optimization traffic, and it's absolutely amazing. And that's because we've done good descriptions, a well-structured website, and it's not rocket science. All right, I've got this product. It's kitchen, so I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go back to kitchen. And, oh, we're starting to see products in kitchen. And we're going to kitchen, and we go kitchen, and we're save. And that will do that product. Now where are we up to? Now we're going to shut that one down, and we're up to more kitchen products. Oh my goodness, we went crazy on kitchen. I was trying to work this all out so I could actually have it right. Because what I've done, so you know, in case you've just tuned in, is I have optimized these products so they're all search engine friendly. I've corrected a lot of the bad spelling, like except for color. I go in there, organized because it's a New Zealand store, and I think, and now I save it. And now we've got a product listed in the right category, and voila. So the last one, I'm hoping, this is travel. That's good because I think I needed one of those. Travel. There it is. Travel. And I see I've got 6 in one category. So that's good. And somebody's got a bonus. So this is actually a mini umbrella. Now, when I went to Rome, everyone was asking me if I wanted a damn umbrella. And I said, I don't want an umbrella. Thanks very much. I'm quite happy with what I've got. So these are little wee tiny umbrellas you put in your handbag. If you've got a handbag, I haven't got a handbag lately. And I think we're done. So that's how long it took me to add 20 products. And now you can see, if I hit refresh, I now have 6 products in tech toys and hopefully 5 products in travel. It hasn't come through yet. It takes a wee while to come through, doesn't it? Just make sure I've got it right. I have. That's good. Alrighty. So now I'm going to show you how much money I have made from a couple of shops. All right. So if I go and click on shop now, if I go to best sellers, that should have actually updated. So I'm just going to hold the shift key down. And I thought I must have 3 extra products in here somehow. So actually what I'm going to do, I lie. I'm going to go back to here and I'm going to have a look at my categories because I think I've actually failed to put a couple of products in categories. Whoop, now they're all coming back. So now what I'm looking for is I could click and put them all by type. And my eye is looking for accessorize. And I can see accessorize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So for some reason, I have put 7 products in accessorize, and I can see I have got accessorize in there a few times. Happens when you're dyslexic. So I've got accessories and accessorize. That's just fantastic. Which one is spelled correctly, I wonder? Let's have a look. That one. So I need to get rid of that word somehow. I wonder if I can search for that word and get rid of that. I wonder if I want to do that while I'm doing this live. Well, I'll bore the hell out of you. So let's just see if we can search for it and see if we can find a product. Let's see. Accessorize. What have I done wrong here? I've done something wrong. So accessorize, have I spelt that right? These should actually be, the vendors accessorize. There's one that's uncategorized, so I'm going to fix that one up. So you obviously can go in here and, do things in bulk, which does help speed up the process. And I always like to think, what have I got? Accessorize and accessories. So that there should actually be out of there, and that should be there. So now I'm looking at this ring, and I'm going, where do I categorize that ring? And I'm going to go suggest activity monitors. How about that? And under select options, we can see black and gold. So now we've got ring size. Right, we'll go back to our list, and we're just looking for anything to do with uncategorized. So we're getting really close to actually finishing this shop. Oh, I see what I've done wrong. Accessorize is the category. I really want to go out of that now. Right. I want to go here, and I probably want to go category. I wonder if you can search by category. Product type, inventory, date created, product title. Probably not really going to help me here. I think it's just going to get more and more confusing the more I fluff around doing this. Okay. All right. So we're going to go through here and we're just going to have a wee nose, accessorize and accessories. I've got problems. Okay. So that's what I'm doing wrong here, kids. I need to edit accessories and I need to edit that one. Yeah, those ones there. So look at this. This is crazy. So here's Danny, a professional drop shipper, and he's stuffed up. So what he's going to do, he's going to go to, but I think I can fix it. I'm going to go to my shop, and then I'm going to go to accessorize, and I'm going to get that name, and I'm going to go to these products here, and I'm going to fix them. I have fixed them. Leave. Change may not be saved. I don't know how to do that. Let's just go and see what happens. Oh, this is the one that's good. I'm stuffing this up. Accessorize. So that's the category name. Yep, too tricky. Doing it wrong. Starting to lose it. Where are we going? Accessorize. Okay, so accessorize. And it should be an accessorize. So that's right. And then I get that one there. So that's one product. Do I have a lucky second product? So it's got accessorize, accessories, and it's an accessorize. Wow. Now that should mean that we should have 7 products in here now. And my maths will show me it's not bad. It isn't loaded up yet. But we should have 6 tech toys, which we do. And we should have 7 accessorized toys. But they're not showing up yet. They're very naughty. So I'm going to fool it into doing it. I'm going to go to here, look at this again, and make sure I'm not going stupid. Product type, accessories. Accessories. accessorize. Yeah, that's right. And that's the vendor. So that's good. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to trick it in. I'm going to go preview, and then I'm going to open up this one. And this one here is accessorize. And I'm going to go preview on that one as well. And that should be enough to maybe bring it up. And there we go. Look, I knew what I was doing. It's all about caching. So brilliant. So now I've finished my shop. Isn't it great? So now we want to show you. So this is not live, but it's taken me about 6 weeks to finish this shop. It was a real head one, this one, for some reason, but it's going to be a really, really good shop. Now, other shops that I do have is NZ Outdoors, which I'm going to bring up here and go NZ Outdoors. So this is what my NZ Outdoor shop, and this shop has been going for about 6 years, and they all look very similar. And there's Danny Camping. That's literally me. And there's products. And you can see it's very much the same as the one that you just looked at, except we just specialize in NZ Outdoor products. And it's pretty cool. I should actually add a few more products. I don't actually think I've got as many products as I thought I did. How about that? Well, I've actually got to give it some... Oh, no, I have. I've just accidentally put this product, bestsellers, is scooted into a different area. But anyway, that's all right. So this shop actually, so what I can do, I'll show you some stuff in the back end. There we go. Now I want to edit the shop, and I'll show you how easy it is to fix stuff when you stuff it up. So we go customize, and there we go. As I said, on the left hand side there's a category here, and as I said, it's product, and then all of a sudden I've got bestsellers that somehow got itself in the wrong area. So now I want to get this featured collection and just move it all the way down very gently, and that should be backpacks, recently viewed products. So then that should go here. So that might be why I haven't been selling products for a long time, maybe, eh? So you can see here I've got backpacks, and then say if I wanted to feature a backpack, I could, there's so many things I do because I haven't given this shop some love for a long time. But yeah, so that's it. Glasses, cookers. Yeah, and that's how it works. So I'll save that. Anyway, what you didn't want to see. So you want to see how successful one of these shops be if you purchase one from me. Now, I'm literally going to encourage people to think about having one of these shops. So if you live in Australia, there's nothing really stopping you having a Australian outdoor shop. So if we went to orders, you'll see these are the orders that I've had. We've currently got, I think from memory, so if we went down to, say, the last 12 months, and then we went to right back to when we started, 2017, and we went apply, it shows you that this outdoor shop has actually sold $146,000 worth of products. And these are all the months. You have good months and bad months, just like any business. And that's how that works. So that's just my outdoor shop. And then if you wanted to have a look at my electronics shop, and these are general stores. So this is what you'd expect from the other one. So if you went, so what I'm proposing is if you had accessorize.co.nz and you had a beautiful shop that looked like this, then that's what this is the same shop. And we've got electronics in here. I've got about 2,000 products in this shop. And if you were to, like, the other day I added these products. Now these are literally 3 days old, and you search for that product in Google and you hope like hell, and you can see that this is where we come up organically in the search engines. No paid advertising to be in here. We've just added it and it's fallen in here. Now we find that quite a few people will actually literally look for something that's New Zealand. So if you're in New Zealand, it will bring up a New Zealand website. So if you're in Australia and you had this website, and I set up a new website called Australian Electronics or UK Electronics, then you would find that your products would come up to your local audience. And I don't believe in spending oodles of money on advertising. Now, this particular shop has got 20,000 people who have shopped in it in the past. So you could do email marketing, you could do Facebook marketing, you could do Instagram marketing. But I recommend just adding products and forget about all the marketing. And then when you get sales organically, then you will know that your shop has the right formula, and then you can start worrying about advertising. Because if you force traffic to your website to get sales, then you won't ever know whether you've got that formula right. And that's sort of how I do it. So this shop here, since it's been going, which is September 2019, it's actually been going 18 years, this shop. But we've decided to put it into Shopify, so we've only had the stats back to September. So the first month it did $165 worth of sales. Second month, $306 worth of sales. Next month, 174, and then 715, and then 1,765, and then 1,200, and then 900, and then it died for a bit, went to 500, and then it went to 1,800, and then it went right up to $7,000, and then COVID happened, and we sold $20,000 worth of products in just 1 month, and then 15,000 the next month, and 17,000. So isn't that incredible? But that was because of COVID. So, at that time, we got a lot of people online shopping and the like, but it did help the shop, but it's still got sales. It's not what this shop needs is a bit of love, and I am currently giving them all a bit of love, but I've sort of lost interest in it a little bit, so I'm actually selling it, and I'm focusing on setting up new shops for people, and they've got better products are betterly listed. Betterly listed, is that a word? But if you went here and you clicked on best sellers, and let's say if you went new to old, you would see all the products that we've just listed while we've been doing this video. So we started at, I think we already had those ones. Yeah, we did. So we got the umbrellas. These are all brand new products. So, here's a product that you can cut your vegetables with. You would have seen these on infomercials. Somebody's going to come along here and go, oh, that looks really good. I want one of those. They order it, and the shipping, we say it takes 1 to 5 days before they receive the tracking, the international tracking, and delivery can take 7 to 21 days. So the other day on my electronics shop, I actually sold, if we would go here and I go to MP3 players, I actually sold this this MP3 player that cost $500. It actually did cost me $300 plus GST. And so there was $130 profit in it. The guy sent me a message the other day and said it turned up in 6 days. So he was wrapped. Once the orders have been ordered, once they have been fulfilled, it's all automated. You don't have to worry about it. So we've got quite a few shops. Another shop that I have, which I reckon would be good in any country. So let's just leave New Zealand alone. This is a TV remote shop, and I literally sell a couple of remotes every day. Now, I reckon if you're in Australia, you could just basically get me to set you up a shop. I can't copy them and reproduce them. I'd rather set them up fresh, and there's reasons for that, and I won't tell you why. I'd have to shoot you. But if I click on orders, you can see I've actually got 3 orders pending for remotes. Wednesday, Tuesday, and today. I haven't processed them yet because I've been a bit naughty. But if I click on analytics and I said, what have I sold in the last 30 days? I've actually done $2,000 worth of remotes in the last 30 days. If I go back to the last 365 days, I have sold $27,285. Now, the remotes profit margin is amazing. So I would actually be quite happy to say that $17,000 worth of that money is total profit. And that's including all the running of the shop. So it probably cost me $10,000 to buy the remotes, ship the remotes, and I run the shop myself. So this is a beautiful little wee side hustle. and it's actually quite a neat little wee business. Now, the downside of this particular business, I'll be honest, is the fact that a lot of people just ring you and ask you, do you have a remote for my unit? And it's like, oh my goodness, have you done a search? Oh no, I thought it'd be easier just to ring. And I go, what's your phone number? They tell Z5WXPPQRYZ2, I think. And I go, no, that's a serial number. And they go, oh, it's for a Panasonic TV. And I go, well, that narrowed it down to 600 remotes. So that's the side of it. But I tell you what, I now have started adding, I've got TV remotes by all the different suppliers. I even started adding some backstrip lights. I have sold a couple, but not a hell of a lot. And also air conditioning remotes. So you could actually diversify, but I currently have 676 remotes. But just the other day, I decided I would try adding LED lights, which go behind the TV. So anyway, that's just a bit of stuff. So I hope that was interesting for you. That's what I do to support myself when I'm not busting scammers online. Do check out my website, deheck.com. You might find some real tidbits in there. But think about it. Do you want a side hustle? I spend all day long trying to protect people from investing in crypto platforms. And now I'm really trying to encourage people to think more entrepreneurial and potentially do something. If you go to deheck.com, which is on the screen right now, we can actually show you something pretty cool. If we go there and I tick that button there, we should flip screens. You click on passive income opportunity. You come down here and you'll find a link that goes off to Trade Me. I think it's Trade Me. There it is there. And it's, there it is, Trade Me. And Trade Me is our New Zealand store. Now these are, I've got 5 websites. Now I'm selling my remotes, my electronics, and my outdoor shop. Now these ones need to go to a home to somebody in New Zealand, okay? But if you think bigger, we could set you up another shop. So we've got this one here, not that one there. We've got Accessorize, but we've also got Lensology. So Lensology is another shop that's ready to go for a New Zealander. And that's a shop which is designed, let's think, I can't even go there because I think I've emptied my cache too many times and I don't know how to type in Lensology. So it's called Lensology. We thought we'd play around with that. And once again, you can go there. You just need to use the password, which is 1234, and you'll get all these links from my webpage, deheck.com. And this is the shop, and that we sell drones, camera bags, lighting boxes, and lots of accessories. But you can see if you come down here, so if you're a photographer and you thought, look, I want to have a bit of a side hustle, here is a shop that's ready to rock and roll. And it's beautiful. A lot of love's gone into it. So we've got 2 shops that are ready to sell right now. And if you would like one, reach out to us. Easy to find, but that's how we roll. So there you go. Lots of goodies in there. It could be your baby. And it's got a very, very nice blog site. I don't know if I've done all the tricks with the blogs. No, not quite. But we do tidy them up and we do training along the way. So it's something I quite like doing. And most of my training is like this, just you and me talking to each other for 3 or 4 hours sometimes. That's what it sort of takes to get you up to speed to and set up all your computer and all that sort of carry on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that then. That wasn't too hard, was it? That was pretty good. Had to get myself in the right frame of mind to do this one, but I'm quite pleased how it went. Hey, I'm Danny Deheck. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next dropshipping video. Have a great evening, night, day. What is it? It's 10:52 p.m. I think I'm going to watch some TV and eat some popcorn. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.